A very good morning class and welcome back. We are in the last chapter of our first one syllabus, natural disaster. In fact, in the last topic, floods. We already saw in the last video all about the drought, how it occurs and what are the effects of droughts. Today we have a new topic, a fresh new topic, that is what are floods. We are going to see under this the meaning of flood, the causes of flood and the effects, the negative effects it has on the human life and the atmosphere or the environment that we are going to see today. So, in a very literal sense, in a very literal meaning, floods means overflowing of water which is beyond human control. Overflowing of water which is beyond human control or which cannot be controlled is flood. Floods like droughts are linked with rains. They are always linked with rains. Floods are natural phenomena which occur in all river systems. When the discharge of water is greater than the capacity of river channel. When the discharge of water, the water is discharged from rain, or it comes from rain. The sources of water is from rain, which usually is the monsoon season in India. During the months of June to September is believed to be a monsoon season. During this time, there is a heavy rainfall over here, and as a result, there is overflow of water in the river system or the tunnels, which further leads to overflow of the capacity of water. When the discharge of water is greater than the capacity of river channel due to rains or fast melting of snow on the hilltops or any natural catastrophe, the excess of water begins to flow over the river banks and submerges the adjacent areas. When it is beyond the human control, when the river overflows, when there is a heavy rain, when there is a melting of the snow or any catastrophic changes is there in the environment, due to which there is a heavy rainfall all around, and as a result of it, the river gets filled up and it submerges into the adjacent area wherever the space is, because one fact that we know that river system or the water makes its own way. It does not require any way, but wherever it finds the empty space, it goes over there. So this is what happens during the rainy season. When there is excess of rain in the environment, all the river tunnels or all the river systems or all the channels of the rivers are filled, then the overflowing of water comes to the adjacent areas of the river system, which further comes to the main areas where the people reside, and it creates a problem, a havoc for the general masses. In India, most of the floods are seasonal. I told you this is a seasonal flood. Basically, it takes place during the monsoon season, that is from between June to September. During this season, the heavy rain creates a problem for the public or for the general masses. They mostly occur during monsoon from June to September. For instance, the state of Uttarakhand witnessed a catastrophic flood during 13 to 17 June 2013. Now, this is the instance, this is just an example which was beyond the human control, which took place in the year 2013 in Uttarakhand. The date it mentioned over here from 13 to 17 of June. So such heavy amount of rain was there that people could not have any control over it. Cloudburst, landslides and torrential rainfall led to huge loss of life and property. There is a two major losses when there is a heavy rainfall or when there is a attack from the nature. When the nature behaves against your wish, then there is a two major loss. One is the loss of life, the other is the loss of property or the wealth. Around 5,000 pilgrims died in the Char Dham area as they were stranded and were caught unawares. During that time, the people go to Uttarakhand for the Char Dham ritual performance. So people caught in the rain and finally they had to lose their life. So it's a known fact or it's a available fact which is stated over here that in the month of June during the year 2013 there was such a heavy rain which actually created a problem for the human life, and ultimately people had to lose their life. Around 5,000 pilgrims died during those years. So nature plays havoc sometimes. You have to respect it. The next is causes of flood. Now, what are the reasons that floods occur? Why do floods occur? What are the major reasons? The first one is heavy and prolonged rainfall is the most important cause of flood. Heavy rainfall. One major cause I told you is the heavy rainfall. Sometimes excessive melting of snow, ice on the hilltops due to hot weather also leads to flooding of rivers. Now, melting of ice or the glaciers are getting melted due to the global warming. That is another major reason. That melting of ice or melting of glaciers due to global warming is another major reason. That the ice gets melted and converts into the form of water, which finally creates a problem for the river system to absorb. The third is blocking of river channels by landslides or setting of river beds also leads to floods, because in such cases water goes and collects in large volumes, and when it finds its way it assumes the form of a flood. Sometimes people put a stop over a river system, or just to create a division, or just to have a blockage of the particular part of the river for certain purposes. And once when the river is full and the way is open, it takes the form of a flood, because altogether a heavy amount of water flows in. That takes the shape of, or that takes the form of flood. The fourth is, at other times, a change in course of river also results in flooding surrounding areas. Sometimes the river even changes their course. They may take another route in spite of following the same path. They sometimes take another route, which creates a problem. Fifth is, the collapse of dams due to faulty engineering designs will also cause floods. Now, this is a human error. The dams or the bridges which are built for the stoppage of rain, for the stoppage of water, sometimes it gets collapsed, it falls, and which again crosses the limits and the water is overflowed. Sixth is, many human activities like overgrazing, deforestation, and paving of a very large expanse of land area increases the chance of surface rainfall runoff, ultimately leading to floods. Now, human disasters or human mistakes us down the line somewhere at most responsible for the nature going against our wish. Whenever the nature goes against our wish, it means somewhere down the line we have created some big mistake, or we are creating a mistake. That is why the nature is going against us. If we do not pay privilege, we do not respect the nature, it will act upon us. And lastly, sometimes storms at sea, strong tide, and cyclones may cause floods. In the year 2011, there was a tsunami. Tsunami is a great water forces which actually touches all the sources of the river. Took place in the parts of Sri Lanka, parts of India even. So the major loss was seen in Sri Lanka. So this is another basic reason. Tsunami or the overflooding of sea or the basic routes of the water. So these were the causes. The last topic is effects of the floods or floodings. What could be the effect? Basically, the negative effects are mostly seen. The effect of anything which is against our wish is always a negative one. So first one, floods have the most damaging effect on the crops and livestock. The first and foremost disaster or the problem they create is on the life of the people. The second is on the livestock. That animals that depend on the nature are mostly shaken by it, are mostly attacked by it. Second is equally damaging is effect on the houses and property. I told you two major laws that comes to the implementation level is on the house or the property and the human life. Third is people are not only rendered homeless but they are also killed by thousands. People become homeless. They have to lose everything. Whatever house or whatever property they own is shattered everywhere. The glimpse of it cannot be seen or cannot be found where the location was. Because everything gets disturbed. So people turn out homeless. The fourth is floods also lead to the shortage of food and drinking water. As a result, starvation food is ugly dead. The fourth is that people, due to there is no crop production in there is no work for the people. So first is that they become unemployed. The unemployment creates lack of money and there is no production. So they turn out to be a starved people. Starved means starvation is basically one who goes without food or one is lacking the basic necessity of life, that is food. The fifth is there is a great loss of transport and communication links. Many railways and routes are simply washed away by the fury of floods. It is the danger, it is the attack of flood which actually creates a whole disaster in the system or in the channel of communication. The road system, the railway system all are blocked. There is no proper way to walk in, there is no proper way to run the vehicles or move through the train routes. Because everything gets flooded, everything is submerged into water. So the whole system gets collapsed. That is why during the flood time, the politicians or the people who go for a help, for a relief, they go through the helicopters or through planes. And the last is, even after the flood water recedes, people become prey to many water diseases. Even after this is after effect of the flood. The last point is after effect of flood. What happens when the flood gets over? What happens when everything turns out to be normal? People turn out to be waterborne disease person. Means there are some diseases which are specifically found in the water, and that those diseases are found in human beings. Means people are somewhere down the line, somewhere they become reluctant to some waterborne diseases, which is again a big problem for the human life. So this was the end of the floods, causes and its effects. With this we come to the end of the first terminal syllabus. Altogether there are 5 chapters which I have already sent to the syllabus. And today itself I will be waiting on the question answers and fill the blanks and have the following. I request you all to kindly note down your fair copy and prepare well for the upcoming examination. I wish you all a very good luck. Thank you.